What's going on, everybody? Hair here, and yes, here we are, WrestleMania 41, Night 1, Night 2. It's finally here. Feels like WrestleMania 40 was yesterday. Nope, WrestleMania 41. It's here. Let's get straight into it. WrestleMania Night 1 starts off with Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. Current spoilers have Charlotte Flair winning. However, I think that would be a bad idea because Charlotte Flair already gets a bad rap for nepotism, for whatever the case may be. So I think they'll have Tiffany Stratton go over, but would not be surprised with the current spoilers having Charlotte Flair go over. Next you have Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton. They've been building this up for a little bit, and spoilers have Randy Orton as a heavy favorite, and I do believe they're correct because Randy Orton will be a title challenger in this next few months, whether it's for Cena or Rhodes, we'll see. But you got to keep building Randy Orton. He's still that guy, still has the face, the look, the accolades and all that. So, you know, I feel like Randy Orton is still the guy to go to, and that's why he's a heavy favorite. Next, you have main event Jey Uso, Mr. Yi versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. And, you know, this is one that should probably headline at least Night 1 because Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. But that's not the case, and I'll get into why a little bit later. But Jey Uso is an outstanding favorite to win the heavyweight championship, and that's just what it is. So if you're gonna bet on one match, that's the one you bet on. You put all your money, the house, the mortgage, everything on Jey Uso. He's going to win. He's gonna have his yeet moment. Again, probably should have been saved for the end, but there's a reason why it won't be, and I'll get to it shortly, as I said. But should be a fun match. Gunther always puts on a good match, and Jey Uso will win the title. Be a nice moment and continue on the Samoan dynasty that has been going on for quite some time within WWE. Now your main event will be CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns in a triple threat match. And again, this is going to headline Night 1, and you're asking, why is this match headlining and not Gunther Jey Uso? That's a heavyweight title match, and that's one of the winners from the Royal Rumble match. Well, it's about marketability and name and attraction. As great as Jey Uso and Gunther are, none of them are bigger than Seth Rollins, CM Punk, or Roman Reigns. So you're going to always put on the marquee names and event last. That's what's happening right now. And also something crazy is going to happen. So Roman Reigns is your favorite to win. I believe he'll win. And then you're going to have Paul Heyman turn on Roman Reigns and align with CM Punk, possibly get him a title shot. They've been teasing stuff, so that's going to be in the cards, and that's why that'll main event it, not just because of the big names, but you're going to have that big turn happen, and maybe Roman go on a babyface run after that. But it should be a really fun Night 1. I'm very much looking forward to it. I can't wait for it. But let's get to Night 2. So first match, you have AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Logan Paul has a very heavy favorite, and why not? He has a giant social media following. He's young. He's a heel. He's exactly what you want to continue rising up in the ranks to be maybe a champion heel eventually. But you're going to have AJ Styles getting put over for Logan Paul. That way, you know, Logan beats a former champion, guy with tons of accolades, and it's in Logan's favor. So you have Logan Paul winning that. Next, you have Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair in a triple threat match. Your spoilers have Rhea Ripley winning, and I think it's because of her fan favoriteness that they have going on. I wouldn't be surprised seeing Bianca Belair win either. She's also a fan favorite, but I believe they're going to give Rhea Ripley another WrestleMania moment, even though Io Sky hasn't been a champ for that long. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Next, your main event, which has been building up for a good amount of time. You have your heel John Cena going against your champ Cody Rhodes, who's been champ for a year after beating Roman Reigns last year. And everybody else complaining at first, this is the biggest match you could make. After Cody went against Roman for 2 years in a row, Roman's still arguably your biggest name in the company. What do you do next, especially having Cody still be champ? You put him against arguably the biggest star since Stone Cold Steve Austin, which is John Cena. And now you have him heel. He's been doing all kinds of crazy stuff. He did the stuff with The Rock and Travis Scott. And now he's a heel, you know, trashing on the fans and, you know, doing his stuff. He's still great on the mic. He's, you know, Cody's keeping up with him, but Cena's still winning. Nobody beats Cena on the mic. He's amazing. Now the spoilers have Cena going over. The problem with that is I don't see him winning as a heel. I think you're going to wait to beat Ric Flair's 17th championship until he turns face. Maybe at SummerSlam, maybe at Survivor Series, who knows. But spoilers still have Cena going over. Now, maybe he can win as a heel, according to them, and go on a heel run. Or they do some double turn at WrestleMania and have him win like that. But I could see that where The Rock turns on Cena and then Cody's a heel and have him do his Homelander championship run, I guess. But spoilers have Cena going over again. I would love it. I'm a big Cena fan. I'm not a really big Cody fan. But I don't think they'll put the belt on him until Cena turns face again. Well, we shall see. Spoilers have him winning anyway, so should be a real fun marquee event. WrestleMania is always great. You have everybody just there. It's always gigantic, and can't wait. Looking forward to it. This is there.